everyone, I am Jeepoy Nopia and today I will discuss teaching approach. But let's have define first what is teaching approach. So, teaching approach is a set of principles, beliefs, or ideas about the nature of learning which is translated into the classroom. It springs from the teacher's own philosophy of education, the nature of education, the role of the teacher, and that of the students. So, in that teaching approach, we have the discover approach. When you say discover approach is an approach by which a child discovers a relationship among observed phenomena on his or her own. Discover learning encourage students learning use their intuition, imagination, and creativity. Learner discovery approach uses inductive reasoning by starting the specific and moving to the general. For example, a teacher presents example and the student work with the example until they discover the interrelationships. Bruner believed that classroom learners should take place through inductive reasoning by using a specific example and formulate a general principle. There are two types of discover approach, the pure discovery and guided discovery. Pure discovery. Children evolve their own problem and methods of investigation. In pure discovery, learner is required to discover new content through conducting investigation or carrying out procedure while receiving a little if any assistance. For example, a science teacher might provide students with a brief demonstration of how a perception of color change depending on the intensity of the light source, and then ask them to design their experiment further examine this relationship. Next is guided discovery approach. Guided discovery focuses on helping every student to invent important concepts in their mind. Rote memorization and figuring out the right answer using blind techniques are not the way to develop understanding. Next in teaching approach is the conceptual approach. And conceptual approach is choosing and defining content of a certain discipline to be taught through the use of big and pervasive ideas. There are two types of conceptual approach, the conceptual attainment and concept attainment. When you say conceptual attainment, process of defining concept by finding those attributes that are absolutely essential to the meaning and disregarding those that are not. It helps the students, learners attain the meaning of concept through the inductive process of comparing example and an example until a definition is derived. In teaching conceptual attainment, we have the following steps. Select and define concept. Second, select the attributes. Third, develop positive and negative example. The fourth one is introduce the process of the students. Next of conceptual approach is the concept attainment. Concept attainment, the important principle underlying this method is that understanding are built, not acquired. It helps students think effectively, refining, extending understanding to approach new information that they encounter. In teaching concept attainment, we have the following steps. First, List as many items as possible that are associated with the subject. Second, group the item because they are alike in some ways. Third, labels the groups by defining the reasons for grouping. Fourth one is regroup or subsume individual items or whole group under other groups.